Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan season 1, episode 19 already. If you want to see my reaction videos about the two last episodes that I already watched today, you can check the links that I put into the eye. 2 episodes already watched, normally 2 episodes still that I'm gonna watch today. It's cool. It means that really I'm gonna be close to the end of the season 1. With the rhythm of the show, you know, the fact that we are taking really entire episodes to resolve a situation, like the battle in Trust, I don't know for how many episodes it lasts, but it was at least 7 episodes, no? Or something like that. So right there to fight against that female titan, or just to do that mission that you're supposed to do, it's gonna take until the end of the season. Really, the secret basement, it's gonna be the end of the season 2, at that risk. Okay, 2 episodes still to watch today, it's cool. What can I say about the last episode that I didn't already tell you during the review of that last episode? You know my theory about that female titan. She knows Armin, she listened to his voice. She's not afraid of killing all of the other soldiers, so why not killing Armin? Okay, she's targeting Eren, but that's not why she was like that with Armin. For me, she knows him, she cares about him, she's a clever titan, so it's a human inside of that clever titan, a female one. For me, it can be his mother. We know that his parents died, but I can't remember if they explained how they died. So it can be his mother, at least someone who knows and cares about him. That person is targeting Eren, that's why she was leading all of the titans to Eren. She's leading them, how it's functioning, I don't know. She's targeting Eren because she knows that Eren is like that, you know. He's a clever titan. Does it mean that she wants to kill him? I'm not so sure. Maybe she can want to capture him. If she knows, if they know, because you know my theory about the fact that it can be a group of people who created the primitive titans and also made these experiences on them or on other people to make the clever titans also. That's why I think also that the primitive ones, they did these experiences on actual humans. So, a group of people did that, is still doing that. This group of people is responsible for the fact that the titans that Zoe she studied, they were killed. They know about Eren being a titan. That's why they are focusing stuff on him, because they want to kill him or capture him. I'm right about that theory of that group of people, of that female titan being someone who knows and cares about Armin. It means that this persons maybe know and care about Eren also. So they wouldn't kill him. What I know, for sure. It's the fact that the last episode surprised me, you know, all of that plan into the forest with the trees and all. I didn't suspect it at all. For me, you know, I'm so afraid of these titans that each time that they are doing something, humans, I'm like, how is it gonna turn bad? How the titans are gonna still kill some of you? So to go into that forest, I was like, come on, you're not gonna be able to see them coming, they're gonna surprise you, that's gonna be bad. And that's what the female titan did, but I should have thought of it on the other side, the fact that they can use these trees like for doing all of the 3D maneuvers and stuff like that. They need the trees, that's why out of forest and all it was out for them. But right there they can do it, and it can be easier for them in fact to block all of the titans out of the forest, and to maybe also block the female Titan and kill her or capture her. You know, it's the same. I'm not sure that she wants to kill or capture Eren. I'm not sure that they want to kill or capture her. But she's protecting so much her spine that's gonna be so hard for them to do it. She's so aware of herself, of what she can do. For me, she trained a lot to be able to run like that for so long, to fight like that for so long, to have this purpose and to not be disturbed, you know, by other things. But at the same time, to have conscious of who she is or stuff like that with Armin's scene, with what happened with Armin. Yes, you trained. For me, you trained, and for entire years to be able to do something like that. We saw how hard it was for Eren to do it. So for you, female, to be able to do it just like that, you trained. She's really after Eren. Levi didn't say anything. He did. All of his soldiers, you know, they were all like, yes, let's fight, we can do it, we're gonna trap her. And him, he was just like, close your ears. What? He pressed the button and boom, end of the episode. I think that it was the most awful end of episode since the moment, you know, when I thought that Eren was dead. Do you remember that moment? With me being in denial, like, no, I saw him jump. No, it was his arm, in fact, which jumped out of this Titan mouth. Really, for me, it's really just me, my emotions, my reactions, you know how I'm functioning. And I think that you understood also with the episode 17, the fact that I'm not good at dealing with a roller coaster of emotions, like thinking that Reiner was gonna die. In fact, he was not. In fact, he is really. In fact, he is not. I cried. Like, even if we don't know a lot about Reiner, even if maybe I didn't have the time to connect with this character, I could have cried for him during entire minutes if they let me the time to do so. Of course, they didn't let me that time, and we had another action moment just after that, so I couldn't think of the fact that they made that roller coaster of emotion and that I wanted to cry. But I could have cried for entire minutes just because of I can't deal with that. If you don't know me, if you really discovered my channel with these reaction videos about Attack on Titan, you need to understand that I'm an emotional person. I don't have little emotions, they're always high. When I'm happy, I'm really happy. When I'm mad, I'm really mad. When I'm sad, I'm really sad. Roller coaster of emotions like that, they are so difficult for someone like me. You can't imagine. It hurts. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. I still have 2 episodes to watch and light is going down. If you want, remember that you have my Patreon on which we are in advance. We have 2 episodes of advance on it with extended or full reaction part. It's really the best way to support me because right there on YouTube, okay, you can like, subscribe, comment, it's always appreciated. But in fact, with animes and in particular with Attack on Titan, it's rough. I'm fighting so much for these videos. It's insane, clearly, and the ridiculous tips that I could have with these videos, because come on, I'm a little reactor, so I don't have plenty of money coming from YouTube, but even the little ones that I could have with them, they are taking it. And it's not just that, because that, okay, but it's really the fact that these videos can be blocked, and it's so annoying for me. Like, I want you guys to be able to see them, and just that I have to fight for it. I don't know what to do anymore. I tried so many things. Like, for some videos you have in fact, you know, the version number 10 or 12 of it, and I tried so many different things, you know, so many different solutions with the opacity, with the screen, you know, how it was, with the time of each scene that I'm taking. I tried so many things. Insane. Really. Okay, let's go for this episode 19. Someone is gonna die? Please? No. And we're gonna discover who is that female Titan? That human? Maybe. Maybe not right there in this episode. Maybe into the next one. We didn't have news about Mikasa and some of the other guys since episodes now. I mean, we saw her Mikasa, but come on, it's Mikasa, we want more. No? It's supposed to what? To stop that? It was not to try to stop her, I mean... You're gonna... Until what? Levi is just never explaining himself. You're gonna disobey? She confused. Levi? You're giving him... Is it a test? Maybe. He's testing you. Decide, are you a monster or are you a member of the Recon Corps? That's what he said. In substance, it's that. Okay. You don't know, but your body is doing it. Zoe. You're Titan. Nothing? Oh, maybe you need to be under pressure? You made train to transform himself into a Titan? It's logical when you think about it. Maybe they didn't believe in you that much? Oh! Fuck! It was not on purpose. What happened? Huh? Aha, they don't believe in you. They are afraid of what you can do. But not Levi. Zoe, calm down. You can't? How can you prove it? What do you want him to do? Like, come on. Shut the fuck up, all of you! Same. Whew, that's better. just wants to release himself. Yes. It's what made me love Levi, how he acted with his soldier when he was dying, reassuring him. He didn't care about blood, you know, and not being cleaned. A purpose? To catch a spoon, you could have found better. No. Huh? What? You're gonna make me cry! You're sorry that you reacted like that, like... You're gonna make me... You have so many people who believe in you. Me too. And I really don't know how many times are you gonna run like that, like... Until what? I trust you, my dear, but... Oh. That was the plan. Erwin! Erwin! Oh! Is it enough? Why? It wouldn't be enough, like all of that? You want to see what happened? Did they manage to do it? Was it enough? Don't! I love the spirit, guys. I swear the mood. He cares about his soldiers, Levi. Yes. Do it now. You need to take her now. Out, I mean. Fuck you! I know, twice today that I'm ending an episode saying to the writers, to the writer, to go fuck themselves. Yourself. Fuck you, fuck me, like... I didn't cry. Wait, I didn't cry. For the ones of you who are following me for other shows and all of that, you know how it is when I cry. When I cry, I cry. I'm a mess. My makeup is out. I need to take a tissue. I'm taking entire minutes before even being able to talk. I didn't cry. I had tears. Okay? Not the same. I was so not expecting that. That, you know, for them to do that, to prove to Eren, show him in a more explicit way that they are sorry, that they want to believe into him, that they're gonna do everything for him, so he can do his mission, so they can do their mission together, they want to believe into you. Are they gonna believe into you all along? I'm not sure, but right there they were sorry about how they reacted. They felt ashamed and sorry about their reactions. You can't blame them, you know, for the fact that they reacted like that. Levi chose to hire Eren. Levi and Erwin took that decision, but not their men, not these soldiers. They had the right to have some doubts about him, even more when he's transforming without any warning and without having the permission, you know. For them it's important for Eren to obey to the orders. It's important for them to prove that he is with them, not against them. So I'm not blaming their reactions, and I love so much the fact that they want to tell to Eren that they are sorry and ashamed of reacting like that. They want to do better and they want to believe into him. And after that, to have him being like, okay, I'm gonna believe into you also. You have so many people who believe into you, Eren. Can you even see that? I mean, Eren is someone, since the beginning, who is really full of rage, full of high emotions. Believe me, Eren, I know who it is. But he's also someone who has the place only for one emotion at a time. He's so focused on the mission that he gave to himself to kill Titans, to do that, you know, to go on this mission, the secret basement, kill Titans. Like really, he's on a mission, and I'm not sure that he's really seeing all of what is happening around him, like the fact that he's not seeing that Mikasa is in love with him, like it's so obvious, you're really the only one who doesn't see it. Or maybe you saw it and you chose to not talk about it because you don't want to make her sad. I could understand that, but on the other hand, I really think that you just didn't see it because I'm not sure that you're seeing that you have friends. For sure you're seeing it, but how dedicated they are to you, the fact that they followed you on this world, you know, in Trust the first time, it was because of his speech that they followed him. And right there, the fact that all of this mission is around you and that they believe so much into you, your friends, but also these veterans, you know, that's how you're calling them. It's impressive, in fact, Eren. You should feel more honored by that. I want to see him, you know, feeling honored by that, like feeling all of what it means. They believe into you, they are putting their faith into you. Because also, I said it since a long time, he represents hope for them. For that, they were fighting Titans because they were afraid of them, for themselves, but also for their loved ones, you know, for the cities, the countries, the thing. But now they have hope that maybe one day all of that is gonna end, like they finally have a reason to have hope. Eren is representing that, so that's why also they believe in him so much. There is really a question of faith, of believing or not. Oh, I'm so glad that we explored that, you know, during this episode, that subject. Erwin, your plan, it was perfect. But how did you know? How did you know that at some point a clever Titan would be after Eren? You're going on a mission outside. Okay, you're a lot. So okay, Titans are gonna come after you. Oh, it's about what you tell or not to what persons. We know that Erwin is suspecting people to be at the origin, you know, of these Titans' deaths, you know, the ones that Zoe was studying. So you know that people inside are against you, are doing that. You said that your mission was that, to go to the secret basement to have more information because of Eren. So you know that the people who did that to these titans, they are not gonna want you to do your mission. So that's why you knew that they would send a clever titan after you. This female one or another one. You knew it because of that? Really, Erwin, you bet on it? How did you find the time to organize that into that forest, like to put all of these things, you know, to all of these persons? How did you find the time to do all of that? How did you organize all of that? Erwin! You were that clever to be able to hide the fact that you were organizing that to all of these soldiers, except for the ones that you trust enough to really put that trap, and some others like Levi, you know, who knew where to lure that clever titan. Erwin, what do you know and what? Levi, I loved how he reacted during this episode. I said it before, how he reacted with this soldier who was dying in front of him. He wanted to reassure that soldier who was gonna die, and he didn't care during that moment about the blood, you know, on his hand and stuff like that. You know, we know that he's a control freak about cleaning and all. I truly appreciated it. During this episode, you know, during the memory with Eren transforming and all of that, he didn't say stuff like, oh Eren, why did you do that and all. Like, his first question, it was, are you okay? When they are managing to capture the female titan, his first reaction is not, yes, we did it! No, his first reaction is, a lot of people died for that. He thinks about his soldiers first. I can love this character. You know, he can become one of my favorites only for that. Do I have favorite characters so far? I think that I didn't hide the fact that I love a lot Mikasa, Armin also. Eren, I love him because he's the main character, but I have trouble to connect with him, to really love him. Do you understand what I mean? If you know me, you know that I can connect with characters. Really, all of my emotions can be connected with them, and I think that it's already the case with Armin and Mikasa, but I miss something for Eren. And for the secondary characters, I appreciate a lot of them, but I think that I love, or I can love, Jan, Levi, Sasha also, Potato Girl. I don't know. Ah, that was an amazing episode. That was really an action episode. Okay, we had these memories, so maybe you can think that it slowed down a little the rhythm of the episode, but in fact it was the explanation of the action that was happening at the same time. It was, no, really I was into the action during all of it. I was feeling the pressure during all of it. I was really running with them, you know, like I felt like I was running with them, and I was like, are we gonna stop? Are we gonna fight? Or are we gonna continue? Why are we gonna continue? Until what? We're gonna continue? Like, really? I saw that Levi, he was on a mission, he was trying to reach a point, but I couldn't think about which one because I was too focused on Eren, who was hesitating. Yes, I want to blame Eren because I didn't understand Erwin's plan. So now that we have the female titan, we need to take that human out really quick. Really quick. I'm afraid of all of that, you know, not blocking Earth for a long time. You need to evacuate that human quickly to be able also to talk with her. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video right now because I want to watch one more episode and I need to hurry a little. So it's all for you for today and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.